Hello, everybody. I'm meteorologist Hutch Johnson. I got to tell you what, we've got a winter storm going on, blizzard warning going on right now. The worst of the winds on their way. We've had wind gusts over 60, even 70 mile per hour recorded across the region. We have another storm that's making its way into the region as we go into the weekend, but this one is not done yet. And some of the worst conditions of the night for many here in the valley will be happening here over the next couple of hours. I'll be here with you for that. This system's trailing off into Minnesota now. We see that it's sharply cut off across North Dakota. We're going to go over all the details with this, and we're going to talk about the forecast. We're going to talk about what you need to know, and this extended coverage stream will continue into the evening. I'm waiting for your questions. You can drop those off, and if you like the video that you see here, make sure you give it a thumbs up and a comment down below with any questions that you have. Now, thanks for joining me. I'm meteorologist Hutch Johnson. For those of you who have not met me, thanks for watching. I sure appreciate you tuning in. I've been covering storms like this one here in the Northern Plains for over 30 years, and I'll continue to do this thanks to you. I'm looking forward to keeping you up to date with the latest. We do have a lot of winter weather warnings, watches, and advisories, but first we're going to get started with a look at what's going on the radar right now. So here we go as we take you in just a little bit closer. We're going to peruse around the region. Temperatures are displayed on this. This is a big sky country of Montana. Through the eastern Dakotas here, 54 degrees down to the south and central parts of eastern South Dakota. 34 in the Fargo-Moorhead area with showers, thunderstorms, some freezing rain and snow working its way through at this particular time. Temperatures are in the 20s as we look up into northern Minnesota. Southern Minnesota right now, big time showers of rain, heavy rain from Sioux Center straight out towards parts of Altoona, Iowa, and all the way up in towards Northfield out there just south of the Twin Cities. The Black Hills seeing some flaky weather, and then on the plains on the eastern side there we've got some rain showers moving through. You have 40s there, and these are all wind gusts. These icons you see there, we'll go over those in detail, but we have had gusts over 80 miles per hour across our region today as the wind, and again the strongest winds we'll track for you momentarily, are making their way in. Grand Forks 30 degrees, some of the heavier bands of snow making their way through there. Let's go ahead and take a quick look at the latest on the radar right now, and let's go in. Now, as you go in towards Grand Forks, all the way to Crookston and back. Let me stop this from maneuvering around too much here right now. But here we go. Foston, Thief River Falls, and points south towards Red Lake Falls. There's a healthy band of snow. This first band of snow that worked its way through had flakes bigger than my fist that were hitting the windshield. You could actually hear them, and that's now moving off into the Detroit Lakes area, off towards Becker County, Monoman County. You're seeing this, and here is a heavy band of rain showing up on the radar right now, all the way across the county, Cass County right now, from Castleton all the way down towards Barnesville, Ashby. Now, I've gotten reports that the roads aren't pretty off to the east, roads aren't pretty off to the west. Those continue to flutter around as well. Hi, everybody. Thanks for joining. We'll keep you up to date with what's going on here. I got to make sure I've got all of you on board. Okay, snowing like crazy. It says, yes, it's just unbelievable out there. Now, we're going to get right to the road reports. There's no travel advisories. That's important. If you do not have to travel in the north, where the heavier of the snow is making its way through, please don't. The red counties you see right here, that's a no travel advisory all the way through the Devil's Lake Basin toward the state line here, and basically from Grand Forks County and points north. Now, we do have travel alerts elsewhere as the storm is making its way through, and again, we haven't gotten all of the snowfall reports that we would typically see, but likely it's been a little bit on the difficult side to measure, and we have a couple of reports to pass along to you. Here's a look at some of those road conditions right now, and I want to take a look so you get an idea of what the roads look like. No travel is advised. Stay home if you don't have to. Look at this. You can't see the nose in front of your face unless you're Rudolph. And that means if you have something there glowing, it'll help you. But this is Highway 5 up there. We did get a report of over 4 inches of snow in and around the Walhalla area out there. So the wind is starting to really kick in up along the Highway 5 corridor right now. That's a very, very pleasant and uneasy travel conditions. Roads completely covered with snow as we look at the I-29 corridor just south of the international border. As you take a look here, that's from the same spot at Bosemont there, and that is very tricky. Now, let's get down as we go down a little closer to the Grand Forks area and show you. Here we have blizzard conditions, very low visibility. You can see just across the interstate, that is it. So we're measuring visibility here in less than a quarter of a mile, that's for sure. Now, as you go down south of Grand Forks in toward that Buxton area, you'll see some marked improvement in things, but we still have some snow, big old flakes, ginormous flakes horizontally flying out there as we go through. So that's a look at North Dakota. Now, if you go down towards the FM area right in town here, we had some big flakes moving through. We got rain making its way through right now, and look at those streets. They're wet, and as temperatures fall tonight, we can get some areas that get that flash freeze thing going on where they're wet and that the temperatures get so cold and the wind is so strong, it gets real icy. So we'll have some icy travel here in the southern part of the state, and it looks like our chances of rain and snow will be exiting with that last batch that we saw moving through. That's Valley City right there. Let's look out toward the Bismarck area. Not so bad as we look out in the capital city, with some clearing going on there, but the wind is really strong. Travel alerts where we did get some snowfall in and around Minot, and let's take a look at this. Here's the Minot Air Force Base area, and as we can certainly see, the road's completely covered with a slushy concoction of snow and ice. Very slippery conditions there. All right, so that's a look at our roads. Why not check out Highway 200 corridor out here? You're looking at the Binford area, and again, there are some travel alerts in this particular area for horizontal flakes flying through the very gusty atmosphere tonight. So here's what we're going to do, and I want to let you know right away that I'm going to be with you this evening. I'm going to do an update right now. We're going to go over everything. This is going to be a comprehensive look, and then I am going to step away for a second, gather your questions, go through things, get information, because this is changing moment by moment. And as these things are changing, I will keep you updated. I will just simply step that down here and keep you up to date with the absolute latest. Minnesota road reports, here you go. The northern part of the state where you see all of these pink roads up here, that is where the road conditions are the roughest and tumblest here. Blue is partially covered, so we're seeing that in parts of west central Lakes country and sneaking down in towards areas just north of the Twin Cities. So these are the areas of concern right now where we have pinks. That is completely covered road surfaces out there. So let's take you in and give you a view in Roseau County up here. Now check this out, Badger. You got some flakes flying horizontally right into the old ear hole if you're facing the correct direction there. We've had semi-trailers in Montana tipped over in numerous locations, closing roads because of the gusts of wind out there. And some of those strong winds, although not 90 mile per hour, will be making their way into our neck of the woods. Look at that. Lancaster, Highway 59 up there. Now let's go all the way out towards the Badette area just south. And this is some of those big flakes that I was seeing. I mean, I'm here to tell you, these things would slap you twice on Tuesday because they were big. I wouldn't mess around with them in a dark alley. Those things are huge. And if they lasted any longer than we did, we'd have some significantly measurable snow in the FM area. Waskish and the Lakes area, Red Lakes area, we're seeing some flakes flying for you folks out there as well. You've got pink road conditions, meaning completely covered. Now, sneaking a peek as we go out just to the south here. Let's get a Highway 75 update. I'm looking, let's go to Beltrami on Highway 9. Oh boy, yeah, that there is some flying flakes, and that'll have you saying oofta and grabbing the steering wheel extra tight. Here's a look at US 59 out there in Brooks. So again, in northwest and north central Minnesota, I would stay put. I would recommend just not traveling if you do not need to. Let's get you over into this Walker area. Here's Leech Lake. Let's go south of there. We have some pretty good road coverage there, and it looks like it's warm enough where that's a wet road surface at this particular time, but we definitely have some skippy peanut butter on the roads out there in the form of flaky goodness, so that's going to cause you to slip and slide out there. And yeah, no, don't go licking this peanut butter off the road surface there. How about a look out at the Duluth area? There is a blizzard warning. Look at this. We have south winds ahead of the storm. It's getting laced with moisture from the big lake, right? And it's just throwing it down on the North Shore out there right now. It's really piling up, and I'm sure glad I don't have to shovel that. That's all I got to say. And thanks to all of our DOT crews for doing their very, very best to keep these roads passable. But you know what? It's best for all of us if we all try to stay off the road surfaces tonight, particularly up north. And I will show you where these winds are as we track them across the region. Now, I've been asked by a couple of my viewers up in Manitoba what's going on, and we do have some heavy snow advisory advisories and warnings across parts of Manitoba. But as far as the road conditions go right now and the heavier bands of snow, they are mainly way down to the south. Now, these yellow roads that you see here say partially covered. So south of Winnipeg, we have partially covered roads. The white ones you see here are completely covered as we get out towards areas up here just north of, say, West Hope, and sneaking down and taking a camera look. Oh boy, Canada, it's dark. So the sun has set on your day up there, and I got to tell you what, tricky roads out there. I am seeing, here's a look at an image from the Minnedosa area, and that showing some complete coverage on area roads there. So that is a look at our area roads and the conditions. Now let me talk to you a little bit about these winds that have been rocking through. Here is a look at peak wind gusts from the end on site, or actually current wind gusts, and the strongest winds right now on the map are in the central Dakotas. Remember, last night I said that the strongest core wind would be arriving here as we got closer to the 10 o'clock hour. I don't wear a watch, but if I did, it would be right here. And it's only 9 o'clock. So this is going to be making its way into our area. Some of the stronger gusts currently are over 50 miles per hour. Northern Stutsman County, Woodworth, all the way up towards Pingree, Buchanan, Kensal, straight down the south of you guys as we go down towards Ellendale. Look at those gusts. I can barely read them. They're so strong. Anywhere you see that red color, we got over 50 miles per hour, kissing 60 mile per hour for a couple possibly. As we go through, here are the peak gusts across our region today. Oh, that's right. Look at this. 72 miles per hour, 69 right there. And as we look up to Sydney, 53. So this purple stuff, no good for wind gusts. I'm here to tell you that's not very fun. Then as we go up to the north here, we did get some wind gusts over 40 miles per hour. Here's our 59 mile per hour gust in northern parts of Stutsman County. That's your peak gust. And look at the Red River Valley. So you're getting the snow up here, 3 to 4 inches of snow and counting, and then we have gusts upwards of 30 miles per hour. That's blizzard-like conditions if these gusts are lasting for more than 3 hours, and they have, and they're going to get worse. So what we have out there now is already no travel advisories up here, and the worst of the wind yet to come. Let's get to a little bit of forecast information, because I did say, let's go over some forecast information, Hutch. So let's talk about where this is going and when the strongest of the winds will be moving through your ballpark, because we're covering the whole northern plains here. Winds decreasing in Montana, and that will have you singing songs of praise, yes, and thanks, because that's what things are looking like here. Let me get this. This is a high resolution model. It isn't always the one that does the best, but it is really high resolution. And what I want you to focus on are a couple things. Meteorologically, we're looking for the combination of snow, heavy snow, like right here where you see the darker blues, that's heavier snow. Notice this, the rain moving through, a pretty good grasp, I should say, on the storm system right now. Where you see these little black lines, those are called isobars. Those tell us the change in pressure. And it's a change in pressure that causes the wind to blow. So where we have a rapid change in pressure, we'll see a lot of lines really close together. That's causing these winds to blow out of the east. Remember this? We got these east winds on this side. Now they're switching northerly, and right on the back side, these isobars here, I think if they're in the back of the classroom, they would get detention for being way too close. We're talking about some real gusty winds. Now you watch where the winds are concurrent with snow, and that's flat out nasty blizzard conditions. And this is going to last as we go in towards the 10 o'clock hour, and then the heavy band of snow. Look how close to Fargo this model's bringing that heavier band of snow. So I think that we're going to see some measurable snow up just to the north of the FM area, and this is actually over the FM area, sneaking its way down in towards places like Mille Lacs and up towards Duluth and all the way out towards you folks in the Walker and Bemidji area and Red Lakes area. Look at the winds. Really focusing right through Polk County here. So Grand Forks, Polk County, all of you folks in the Dorothy area, if you're down in towards Red Lake Falls, hey, you're sneaking out here. Look at this. Look at this. Fargo, you want to make sure you got those trash cans and you got them things stapled down to the ground, because we could see some serious gusts from this storm system as we get into the 10 to midnight hour. Watch this gusty wind work its way through. Now it's moving through lakes country. So you're talking tree limbs could be blowing around. It's going to be noisy out there as we're getting ready for bed. Most of the snow will be ending across North Dakota. See this? That's lighter winds there near Bismarck and near Center and near Oliver County and out in Hazen and Beulah. And then as we go down here, we got some strong winds. Very strong winds in South Dakota. This is not your storm system, South Dakota. Yours is coming Saturday into Sunday, and we'll get to that too. But let's get through this one first. Okay, North Shore. South winds continue as we go into the wee hours of the overnight. That means lift. That means snow. This means flakes the size of Hutch Johnson's fist that will have a little punch to them. Then as you go here, you're picking up even more moisture off the big lake here, off the big waters. You're ramping it up. The elevated terrain of the Lutsen Mountains and the North Shore has blizzard-like conditions as we go through the late overnight and even into the morning tomorrow. Watch this. So as we go towards, say, anywhere around 10 to 12 Z, we're still getting some heavy bands of snow and very gusty winds all the way across the Arrowhead. This is Koochiching County, St. Louis County. You folks in Ely, you folks in Eveleth, and folks all the way down here into Rochester will get wind and some light snow to taste in between the teeth holes out there as well. Gusty winds first thing in the morning here. We're looking at 6 o'clock in the morning, and what we're going to see is high pressure and no wind at all out to the east. Decreasing wind in the valley pretty quickly in the morning hours from Grand Forks to Fargo, meaning that our road crews will have a chance to finally start catching up on any of the snow and drifts that go on during the overnight. It's a pretty wet cement snow, and the temperatures will be falling through the overnight. So hopefully it doesn't blow around as much as it could on this backside. But nonetheless, tomorrow morning, if you're driving anywhere across Minnesota, I-94 corridor won't be as bad, but watch for slippery spots. Anything north of, say, Highway 10, look out. You're going to have some challenges out there. Highway 34 as well, same thing goes. And as we go through the rest of the morning hours, this system continues to exit, and that makes us all just a little bit on the happy side out there. As we carry this through, we have high pressure setting up shop all day on Friday. Saturday morning, a couple of spits of snowflakes. This is not the main event. This is just a little precursor to the Saturday night storm system. So we could have some South Dakota flakes making their way along this boundary with the cold air up north and the milder air down to the south. Here is the main event as we go into the later hours of Saturday, and it starts to arrive right on the North Dakota-South Dakota border, the I-94 corridor and point south, and the heavy band of snow gets really heavy as we look out to eastern South Dakota, southern Minnesota. I do see a band of significant icing possible from that storm system as well. Models are starting to come into more agreement on this weekend storm as well. So that's what we have. You guys are doing good. Snowflakes are the size of school buses. Does that mean it would be a school day? Hey, I had talked to some weather kid today, and I tell you what, they had a break from school. They're on spring break, and I'm like, could you think of cooperating just a little bit, Mother Nature? I mean, this spring break for these kids, and well, maybe it's fun to get out there and make a snowman. And if you're going to have a snow day, if I was in school, I wanted the snow day to happen when I wasn't getting the day off of school, right? Am I right? Okay, let's keep rocking and rolling here because we have a few things to talk about in the forecast. Friday morning. What can you expect? We just talked about it in the hour-by-hour forecast. High pressure, decreasing winds. Still windy across Minnesota. That's why I've got the 30 here, down to 9 miles per hour as we go off to the east. It will be from the north. Look at the cold pool here. Any one of y'all Ewans that got yourself a new fresh 2 to 5 inches of snow, if it's still on the ground in the morning, we're going to be below zero. That's why I chose this model. You're not going to see this at every location. I think 9 for Grand Forks is a solid bet. We'll be about 15 here in the FM area. But if that snow line does move a little bit farther south and we get some appreciable snow, then we too could see just a tish cooler than that. Temperatures in the teens out to the west, and you'll have sunshine and it will feel good. This south wind here is going to lead to some new clouds as we go through the day. Now, I'm going to get my big old torso out of your way, Minnesota and Wisconsin and eastern South Dakota, so you can see what's happening over here. That's way gooder. Okay, 18 degrees, Watertown, 22s, a lot of 22s. Here's one, here's one, here's one. So you go all the way down towards Montevideo and through the Minnesota River Valley, all the way down towards Rochester, mid-20s, 26, Minneapolis. Still some very gusty wind. Majority of the snowfall will be up in the Arrowhead as we go through St. Louis County, straight out toward the North Shore and into northern Wisconsin. The snow will still be falling and the wind will still be blowing as you head into your Friday morning hours. Now, We talked about the snowfall amount. This is Hutch's snowfall forecast. I'm not changing it now. 1/2 inch to up to 2 inches in these areas here. In the gray areas near Fargo, I think a trace to 1/2 of an inch. I think we got every bit of that as that big slush moved through, but it quickly melted into water. So the car had a good 1/2 inch of slush on it, and then it melted into liquid water. So that's what's going on here. And now we do have that band that's going to kiss places along the Highway 200 corridor, Griggs, Steele, Trail County. You're going to be riding on the trail. It's going to be a little lumpy and bumpy because there's going to be some icy snow on your roads. Now, here's where the heavier snow will be. What do these ranges mean? Well, we've already gotten a report of 4 inches. We'll go over some snowfall reports here momentarily, but 2 to 5 plus inches of snow. By plus, up to around 8 inches of snow will be possible, with even more than that as we get up in toward that North Shore area. If you get out here near Walker, Leech Lake, moving out towards Cloquet, otherwise known as Cloquet, moving up in toward the North Shore there, we're going to see some footers out there. I think it'll be a possibility as we go through the corridor there on the North Shore. Look at this, northern Wisconsin. Anywhere from this 5 to 10 inches will be a thing for you too. Even you folks out there near Bayfield, be ready for that. Notice this, not a lot as you go south, not a lot as you go on the interstate, but we will see temperatures that'll make things a little on the slickery side for you. That's the snowfall, and that's by morning. Now, for your afternoon, now I'll get out of the way, but Montana, you're looking pretty good out here with temperatures that'll be rising through the day, increasing clouds and a chance for some mixed precipitation. For you folks in Baker and for you folks out there in Webo, Montana, you can see a flake and a cloud drifting through. Temperatures in the Black Hills cool enough for a few flakes there at elevation. North winds 2 to 10 miles per hour for most of us in eastern parts of North Dakota, and for those of us here in Minnesota as well. A cold pool where this clear skies and snowy fields will be persisting across the region with your 2 to 5 plus inches of snow. Only 8 degrees here. Quite a range of temperatures across the region depending on how much snow falls exactly in your neck of the woods. 19 Fergus Falls as we go down toward the Twin Cities. Looks like 27 for you. South Dakota, Pierre, 37. Watertown, 26. That is a look at that. Now let's talk about the 7-day planner. Got the old snowplow out here because they're going to be working now and they're going to be working again on the weekend. And that means Hutch is going to be here for you on the weekend as well. VFR not recommended. That's right. We got a lot of clouds and these winds. Now, winds, if I'm not mistaken, Dana, are really good for lift on airplanes, as long as you're going into the winds when you're trying to take off and or land, right? That's one of the better things to do there. So as we have the wind, the iciness, and the clouds, they're clearing already. I saw some sky cam shots out in central parts of North Dakota where, man, I saw sun out there. 15 in Fargo, 27 in Fargo. Now, these are numbers for Fargo. If you get more snow, you'll have lower temperatures. Saturday, here's what happens. We start bumping temperatures up a bit. We'll have wind from the southeast and east throughout the day. This storm does not start until late Saturday. So don't look at your watch and clack on it and say, that doggone Hutch made me cancel my ice fishing trip. You know, you got to check the ice. That's thing number one. Thing number two is, no, I don't want you to cancel nothing. This is just a chance of snow. There will be a heavy band. I'm going to show you where I think it will be. I will show you where I think the impacts will be for you folks who are producers as well and have young livestock that you're trying to protect, because this storm system will bring snow to a different area than the storm system that we have today. It will last into Sunday, and it will even last into late Sunday for parts of eastern Minnesota and Wisconsin as it works its way through. Iowa too, northern Iowa, look out. Temperatures after the Saturday warm-up are going to plummet down into the teens, and with the snow in Fargo and the snow up north and the snow in southern Minnesota and the snow in the Twin Cities and the snow out towards Devil's Lake to Detroit Lakes, I do think we will have a good chance at seeing plenty of our area in sub-zero territory Monday and Tuesday morning. But nice rebounds are not just in March Madness and basketball. We can consider it a nice rebound in our temperatures as well as look toward the end of next week. Yes, please. 37, 49. We can warm up pretty quickly. That sun is getting more potenter as we go in toward the middle of next week. We will see a little growing pains on Tuesday with a chance of some flaky weather. Now, What about the snow with this system that's coming? I'm going to go through the hour by hour real quickly for the Saturday, Sunday one. And what I want to do for this is just kind of show you that the general track for the weekend storm, after a long break between Friday, high pressure over us, then as we go towards Friday night and into Saturday morning, the high pressure moves over Minnesota. You get a break. There's this little boundary out here that's going to kick off some growing pains kind of snow, mainly in South Dakota. And a little hiccup, a little wave will come off. This is a disturbance working its way through that's going to bring an enhanced level of snow. As we go into Saturday night, it starts picking up. So this will be the main event late Saturday night. Not that first hiccup moving through, which is right here. Not that one, not in the morning. This one here that sets up late. So late Saturday, here we go. As we go towards 10 o'clock, look out I-94 and point south. The darker blue, heavy snow, the wind direction easterly. So this area in South Dakota and southeast North Dakota and south central North Dakota could stand to see some loftier snow totals, and there could be some wind. We're not talking 60 or 70 mile per hour winds with this system here, but we are talking 30 mile per hour winds with moderate to heavy snow, Sisseton Hills, as you go down to the south towards Watertown. Look at this icing taking place. Look where it's lining up, Iowa. Look where it's lining up, southern Minnesota. Check this out. This has been shown the last couple of days with the agreement on southern Minnesota. Boom, boom. Here's the low pressure system. It's really moving out of the Rockies. It's now focusing on parts of Nebraska as the track. With that track, look at this enhanced area precipitation. I'm forecasting a probability, with the timing on this being around midnight, that we could have thunderstorms that are strong in Iowa in the evening hours on your Saturday night. Icing that will be very heavy locally with accumulating sleet, and then GRAUPEL and snow. Here we go. Snow pellets are GRAUPEL, by the way, if you were wondering. And then this little pink areas you see here, that's not hail. That is extreme heavy snow. So as you get south from Watertown all the way down towards not far, watch this. As we go into Sioux Falls, boom, snow begins there. Sioux City, Iowa, you're still in the rain. And look at the ice right along the border. So this could shift a little bit here as we go towards our weekend. And in fact, I've seen it shift a lot of bit. But the bottom line is that this band of persistent heavy snow lasting hours, okay, so we started at about 10 o'clock at night to midnight, and then boom, it's lasting several hours as we go towards your Sunday morning. We still have heavy snow, and now the wind really picks up. So for anybody traveling on the I-29 corridor, this is going to be very gusty winds. Now it's picking up. Now you see the isobars almost as close as what we have today. And because of that, we're going to see gusts over 40 and maybe 50 miles per hour here, maybe down here, maybe right here next to the low pressure system. This is Sioux City, Sioux Falls. You folks right there can get those hats and get yourself a bungee cord to make sure things stay in place for you as you go through. Now, heavy snow lasts all the way out towards northern Wisconsin, and the South Shore this time will get its opportunity to see some snowy McSnowersons working their way through. And look at this. If you're in Rochester and Red Wing and out towards Mason City, northern Iowa here, get ready. We'll have showers and very heavy icing potential with this system as we go into Sunday morning at 6 a.m. This storm continues. We'll see some decreasing winds and snow chances in North Dakota, but southern Minnesota, eastern parts of South Dakota will see the problems persist until we get to the 4 to 6 p.m. time frame. And even the snow here and wind in southern Minnesota will continue all the way till we get to, this is the dinner hour, 7 o'clock, and then moving out towards, wow, 10 o'clock, and it's still rocking some snow showers with wind. Finally, late Sunday night, it exits into Wisconsin, central Wisconsin, all the way from you folks in Rockford down here, straight up into the Madison area, seeing a chance for some snow from that system. So if we take a look at what this latest model is showing for snowfall amounts, I'll show you what we got here with regards to that. No, that's not that, that's that. Okay, let's go here. So significant snowfall potential mainly along and south of Interstate 94. This could shift. The last storm shifted significantly in the last moments of the storm, so I'm not fooling anybody here by saying it could shift. I do think that the models are starting to show some agreement on this, and as far as these amounts go, don't marry them. This is way too early, but what we can say is we might see pockets that will challenge 8 inches or more of snow in southern Minnesota. Accumulating ice in southern Minnesota will be possible possible as well. So we could be talking about some potential power outages, travel concerns along the I-90 corridor, travel concerns on the I-29 corridor, travel concerns on the 35 and also 94 corridors through the region here as we go through. This snow will expand all the way out into Montana with a healthy dose of measurable snow as well. It looks like over 3 or 4 inches of snow for your area as well. So I am going to go ahead right now and show you a look at some of these reports that we have in right now. Pardon my eyeballs while I pull up the right graphic. Oh, there it is. Okay. What you are looking at is National Weather Service reports, whether it comes from a instrument measuring it. Let me explain what we got here. So I'll pop on here if I can. No, I'm not even going to pop on here. These gray dots that you see here are areas where we have wind gusts. So gray is wind gusts. The purple dots are snow. So here is a snow report in Valhalla, 8 miles southeast, 4.5 inches measured at 7 p.m. and the snowflakes were still falling. And in Minot, in points north, 2, 3, and 4 inches reported up near Lansford and to Minot. So 2 to 4 inches up there. The snow is done for that area. These wind gusts are redonky-donk. So let's go over here and check this out. Look at this tabulated table on the right side here. And what you're going to see is the strongest was a thunderstorm wind gust in North Dakota at 79 miles per hour. Let me record these by magnitude. Here we go. How about 109 mile per hour gusts today in good old Centennial, Wyoming out there. And that is some serious wind, 109 miles per hour. So that's a lot of nasty wind there. Now, as we go into our neck of the woods, let's sort this by wind. Hettinger, 89 miles per hour, southwest North Dakota. 89 in Ludlow, South Dakota. That's on the Highway 85 corridor, 83 corridor, I think, there, south of the Bismarck area. We also have gusts in Baker, Montana, where the wind was baking at 84 miles per hour. And Hart Butte Dam out there, just south of Interstate 94 and east of the Mandan area. How about 81 mile per hour gusts there? That's ridiculous. And then we continue with Forsyth, Montana at 76 miles per hour. We have not gotten a lot of those peak gusts here yet. The strongest one reported in our area, 59. And as we just went over, the strongest of the gusts are on their way. As far as any other snow reports go, Duluth, we're getting reports there of 1/3 of an inch, just kind of getting started with that sticky snow. And the UP of Michigan seeing some snowfall reports between 4 and 6 inches of snow, and it's just getting started. The North Shore will just be getting started as we go through as well. So terrible winds with the storm as it's made its way through. Okay, I'm going to field just a couple of questions here, and I will go ahead and pop up the radar in the background here while I'm talking about your questions real quickly, and then I will step away, but I'm leaving the stream going, and I will be back several times here with my next update, likely going to be right before the 10 o'clock hour or at the 10 o'clock hour. Here we go. So let's take a look at what's going on. We have the blizzard warning continuing up here. There has been some, well, I wouldn't call it a change, but we do have winter storm warnings as well for your neighbors up in the Devil's Lake Basin. So the red counties here, winter storm warning in effect. Langdon, Waha. Look at the snow is ending right here. That is the ending line. It's over with the new snowfall, but the gusty winds and the terrible conditions are continuing. Here's that heavier band of snow right now. Grafton, Grand Forks, all the way out towards Crookston. You folks in Fisher are seeing that. Thief River Falls, but even heavier in Red Lake Falls out there in the hills. That's pretty fun, huh? Boston out towards Crookston. Here's Fertile and all the way out towards Beltrami and Monoman. Look at this. You got this, and then it's changing to rain in Ada here. So there is a warmer bubble or burp of air on its way in toward these areas as well. And now we'll go ahead and pop this back up on the floating radar here. You watch this. I'm going to watch your questions here while I'm looking for ideas on what it is you are interested in. Think my mic is off. Well, Clint, my mic, I think, is on. I see it modulating here. Hopefully everybody's hearing me okay. How high are the winds for Saturday? We covered that. Thanks, FJ. Appreciate it. I'm expecting 40 to 50 mile per hour winds on Saturday night and mainly Sunday morning in that overnight hours. Again, they'll be easterly, switching to northeasterly. Thank you for the live stream. Hutch Catalina, thank you for watching in West Central Minnesota. Much appreciated. KJ, thank you for watching and thanks for keeping us informed. You're very welcome. Thanks again for watching. Blue Minnesota Farmer near Chirac. Right, good to see you on here. 100 feet of visibility. That's not good. Stay home and stay off the roads until that improves. Once the snowfall ends, it should improve a little bit, but there'll still be some blowing snow through the overnight. Those no travel advisories always look like candy cane lanes. That's right. It's what they sure do on the Minnesota or on the North Dakota side, right? Some gigantic snowflakes falling outside the Twin Cities. Matthew, thank you very much. Am I pronouncing your name right? I hope so. Matthew, thank you. I appreciate that. The big flakes, a part of some of what's going on up at the cloud level up there. It's awful wet. They're wet flakes. They kind of stick together and they make these ginormous clumps that fell here in the FM area as well. TP, you good? Okay, good. Checking on each other is good. Cat run over the keyboard? Question mark. Stay safe. I hope not. Let's see. Deb, good to have you on board. Hi from Bemidji. Good to see you, Linda. Thanks for watching, everybody. Hi from White Earth. I'm looking for questions. Poor folks getting hit. Ugh. Man, let's see. There's a witch in that storm. Magic moon. You might be right. Yep. There might be a broomstick that hits on somebody's broom snow. No shovel needed yet. Big flakes north of Bemidji. I think you're going to get yours. This system is working its way through and towards you. So keep the broom handy for now and then get ready for the sticky sludge to come here momentarily. Will we see road closures on Saturday in North Dakota? FJ, that's a tough one to call. I don't like to forecast that. If there is going to be heavier impacts from snow, it's going to be the I-29 corridor in southeast North Dakota. And it's going to be all the highways and byways like 13, 17 down in the southeast part of the state to south central part of the state. Same thing goes for you folks all the way across northern South Dakota, all the way to eastern South Dakota. Looks like you could really have some problems there. So anybody traveling through the region, there could be some closures. There could certainly be some tricky travel at times. Saturday, much of the day might be the best time to travel. By the time you get to Saturday night, be where you want to be the way it looks right now. Thunderstorm potential near the Twin Cities this weekend, Matthew? Yes. Absolutely there is. We talked about that here moments ago. That heavy band of snow setting up south of the Twin Cities. We're talking Austin. We're talking Rochester. We're talking all the way down toward Mason City, Iowa. Some thunder and then some convective snow and very, very heavy, rapidly accumulating snow to the tune of an inch, maybe 2 inches per hour. And Star Blaster, could you explain the timestamps on the snowfall models? I'm having a hard time interpreting them. Thank you for your question. That's a good one. Let me get back to a model here and I'll show you what the question is about. Some people are wondering why I don't just put normal time up. Okay, so this is 5 hours minus the Z time. The model page that I'm using, you can visit the site, and thanks to the folks over at Pivotal Weather, they put together a great product there. But all the timestamps on these maps are in Z time, and as meteorologists, it's what we use. Now, Central Standard Time, which we just came off of, right, because we sprung our clocks forward, is a 6-hour difference. Right now, 6-hour difference from what? 6-hour difference from Z time. Z time is Greenwich Mean Time in Greenwich, Europe, and that is where the first time zone is. And Central Time Zone is usually 6 hours different. Right now, because we jumped forward, we're closer to the European time, so it's only a 5-hour difference. So when this says 05Z, that means 00 local, and that means midnight. I hope that helps. It's a lot of math, and I do my best and darndest to try to help you determine that this is 1Z. That is basically 24 plus 1 is 25. You subtract 5 hours from that to get Central Daylight Time. That's 2,000 hours. What's that? 8 p.m. Okay, so this is a look at the fog forecast. So I hope that helps. I know it's a little bit confusing, and I'm efforting to work on some things to get a normal timestamp on these graphics here. I like these models because it allows me to flip through on this model page multiple models and compare them with you, so you get a behind the scenes look at what's going on. Sometimes I do show another page and graphic program that I have access to, but not every time, because I feel like I can show more content here with that. Thanks to all of you on the Facebook page for dropping comments. And here's what's going to happen right now. I'll tell you what we have going on is some wintry weather making its way through the region. I am going to step away. I've got to get some dinner in the oven, and I will be back close to 10 o'clock, and we'll go over your questions again. Thank you. Del Victor, thank you. Metallica rules. I'm a big Metallica fan. So for whom the bell tolls here, it's tolling for Hutch Johnson, because it's time for me to get a piece of pizza or something going. And you, I hope you're having a great day. Don't travel if you don't need to. We have stormy weather making its way through. Here is a look at what's going on, and I'm going to be back here in just a little bit. Woo-wee! Isn't this fun? Not fun if you have to shovel it. Not fun if you have to travel through it, but I'm trying to keep you informed. We'll do more.
We're going live. We're waiting for people to join. We're going live. Don't forget to like and subscribe. Hutch is almost ready. We're going live. When storms arise, we go live with eyes on the sky. We stand by your side through the wind and the rain, through the thunder's call. Hutch is weather, we're here for it all. Standing strong with you no matter the storm. Anywhere, anytime, at HutchesWeather.com. We're live! Now here's Chief Meteorologist Hutch Johnson. We're going live. We're waiting for people to join. We're going live. Don't forget to like and subscribe. Hutch is almost ready. We're going live. When storms arise, we go live with eyes on the sky. We stand by your side through the wind and the rain, through the thunder's call. Hutch is weather, we're here for it all. Standing strong with you no matter the storm. Anywhere, anytime, at HutchesWeather.com. We're live! Now here's Chief Meteorologist Hutch Johnson. We're going live. We're waiting for people to join. We're going live. Don't forget to like and subscribe. Hutch is almost ready. We're going live. When storms arise, we go live with eyes on the sky. We stand by your side through the wind and the rain, through the thunder's call. Hutch is weather, we're here for it all. Standing strong with Now here's Chief Meteorologist, Hutch Johnson. We're going live. We're waiting for people to join. We're going live. Don't forget to like and subscribe. Hutch is almost ready. We're going live. When storms arrive, we go live with eyes on the sky. We stand by your side through the wind and the rain, through the thunder's call. Hutch is the weather. We're here for it all. Standing strong with you no matter the storm. Anywhere, anytime at HutchesWeather.com. We're live! Now here's Chief Meteorologist, Hutch Johnson. We're going live. We're waiting for people to join. We're going live. Don't forget to like and subscribe. Hutch is almost ready. We're going live. When storms arrive, we go live with eyes on the sky. We stand by your side through the wind and the rain, through the thunder's call. Hutch is the weather. We're here for it all. Standing strong with you no matter the storm. Anywhere, anytime at HutchesWeather.com. We're live! Now here's Chief Meteorologist, Hutch Johnson. We're going live. We're waiting for people to join. We're going live. Don't forget to like and subscribe. Hutch is almost ready. We're going live. When storms arrive, we go live with eyes on the sky. We stand by your side through the wind and the rain, through the thunder's call. Hutch is the weather. We're here for it all. Standing strong with you no matter the storm. Anywhere, anytime at HutchesWeather.com. We're live! Now here's Chief Meteorologist, Hutch Johnson. We're going live. We're waiting for people to join. We're going live. Don't forget to like and subscribe. Hutch is almost ready. We're going live. When storms arrive, we go live with eyes on the sky. We stand by your side through Now here's Chief Meteorologist, Hutch Johnson. We're going live. We're waiting for people to join. We're going live. Don't forget to like and subscribe. Hutch is almost ready. We're going live. When storms arrive, we go live with eyes on the sky. We stand by your side through the wind and the rain, through the thunder's call. Hutch is weather, we're here for it all. Standing strong with you no matter the storm. Anywhere, anytime, at HutchesWeather.com. We're live! Now here's Chief Meteorologist, Hutch Johnson. We're going live. We're waiting for people to join. We're going live. Don't forget to like and subscribe. Hutch is almost ready. We're going live. When storms arrive, we go live with eyes on the sky. We stand by your side through the wind and the rain, through the thunder's call. Hutch is weather, we're here for it all. Standing strong with you no matter the storm. Anywhere, anytime, at HutchesWeather.com. We're live! Now here's Chief Meteorologist, Hutch Johnson. We're going live. We're waiting for people to join. We're going live. Don't forget to like and subscribe. Hutch is almost ready. We're going live. When storms arrive, we go live with eyes on the sky. We stand by your side through the wind and the rain, through the thunder's call. Hutch is weather, we're here for it all. Standing strong with you no matter the storm. Anywhere, anytime, at HutchesWeather.com. We're live! Now here's Chief Meteorologist, Hutch Johnson. We're going live. We're waiting for people to join. We're going live. Don't forget to like and subscribe. Hutch is almost ready. We're going live. When storms arrive, we go live with eyes on the sky. We stand by your side through here's Chief Meteorologist, Hutch Johnson. We're going live. We're waiting for people to join. We're going live. Don't forget to like and subscribe. Hutch is almost ready. We're going live. When storms arrive, we go live with eyes on the sky. We stand by your side through the wind and the rain, through the thunder's call. Hutch is the weather. We're here for it all. Standing strong with you no matter the storm. Anywhere, anytime at HutchesWeather.com. We're live! Now here's Chief Meteorologist, Hutch Johnson. We're going live. We're waiting for people to join. We're going live. Don't forget to like and subscribe. Hutch is almost ready. We're going live. When storms arrive, we go live with eyes on the sky. We stand by your side through the wind and the rain, through the thunder's call. Hutch is the weather. We're here for it all. Standing strong with you no matter the storm. Anywhere, anytime at HutchesWeather.com. We're live! Now here's Chief Meteorologist, Hutch Johnson. We're going live. We're waiting for people to join. We're going live. Don't forget to like and subscribe. Hutch is almost ready. We're going live. When storms arrive, we go live with eyes on the sky. We stand by your side through the wind and the rain, through the thunder's call. Hutch is the weather. We're here for it all. Standing strong with you no matter the storm. Anywhere, anytime at HutchesWeather.com. We're live! Now here's Chief Meteorologist, Hutch Johnson. We're going live. We're waiting for people to join. We're going live. Don't forget to like and subscribe. Hutch is almost ready. We're going live. When storms arrive, we go live with eyes on the sky. We stand by your side through the Now here's Chief Meteorologist, Hutch Johnson. We're going live. We're waiting for people to join. We're going live. Don't forget to like and subscribe. Hutch is almost ready. We're going live. When storms arrive, we go live with eyes on the sky. We stand by your side through the wind and the rain, through the thunder's call. Hutch is weather. We're here for it all. Standing strong with you no matter the storm. Anywhere, anytime at HutchesWeather.com. We're live! Now here's Chief Meteorologist, Hutch Johnson. We're going live. We're waiting for people to join. We're going live. Don't forget to like and subscribe. Hutch is almost ready. We're going live. When storms arrive, we go live with eyes on the sky. We stand by your side through the wind and the rain, through the thunder's call. Hutch is weather. We're here for it all. Standing strong with you no matter the storm. Anywhere, anytime at HutchesWeather.com. We're live! Now here's Chief Meteorologist, Hutch Johnson. We're going live. We're waiting for people to join. We're going live. Don't forget to like and subscribe. Hutch is almost ready. We're going live. When storms arrive, we go live with eyes on the sky. We stand by your side through the wind and the rain, through the thunder's call. Hutch is weather. We're here for it all. Standing strong with you no matter the storm. Anywhere, anytime at HutchesWeather.com. We're live! Now here's Chief Meteorologist, Hutch Johnson. We're going live. We're waiting for people to join. We're going live. Don't forget to like and subscribe. Hutch is almost ready. We're going live. When storms arrive, we go live with eyes on the sky. We stand by your side through the Now here's Chief Meteorologist, Hutch Johnson. We're going live. We're waiting for people to join. We're going live. Don't forget to like and subscribe. Hutch is almost ready. We're going live. When storms arrive, we go live with eyes on the sky. We stand by your side through the wind and the rain, through the thunder's call. Hutch is weather, we're here for it all. Standing strong with you no matter the storm. Anywhere, anytime, at HutchesWeather.com. We're live! Now here's Chief Meteorologist, Hutch Johnson. We're going live. We're waiting for people to join. We're going live. Don't forget to like and subscribe. Hutch is almost ready. We're going live. When storms arrive, we go live with eyes on the sky. We stand by your side through the wind and the rain, through the thunder's call. Hutch is weather, we're here for it all. Standing strong with you no matter the storm. Anywhere, anytime, at HutchesWeather.com. We're live! Now here's Chief Meteorologist, Hutch Johnson. We're going live. We're waiting for people to join. We're going live. Don't forget to like and subscribe. Hutch is almost ready. We're going live. When storms arrive, we go live with eyes on the sky. We stand by your side through the wind and the rain, through the thunder's call. Hutch is weather, we're here for it all. Standing strong with you no matter the storm. Anywhere, anytime, at HutchesWeather.com. We're live!
All right, I'm back, everyone. Well, as we approach the 10 o'clock hour, here's what you need to know. The snow continues. It is exiting parts of North Dakota now, but the strongest of the winds are on their way. In this final update that I do tonight, we're going to go over any of your questions, so make sure that you have those available. And I think I'll send a little note out here to all of our app users. If you have Hutch's Weather app, open it up and join along, because we've got some more fun stuff to talk about here as we head into the late evening hours. So working a little bit on all of your questions over the last little bit. I see a few of you asking, oh, hey, Heather, good to have Dawson up watching, and it was sure nice to meet you guys. I hope the trip home was safe, and thank you so very, very much. Let's go with the 10 p.m. I'm just sending a notification out to my app users here And so if you have the app, let me know in the comments if you get the notification. Join me on the app. You can watch with the radar, but I got to tell you what, things are still rocking and rolling across the area. We'll get right back to what's going on with regards to our radar right now. Now, this is a look at wind gusts. Look at Grand Forks, 47 miles per hour, 37 mile per hour gusts in the Devil's Lake area. 45 though up for you in Can-Do. Look at this, 45 mile per hour. Look at Pier, 71 mile per hour gust. That's now. So there are some rocking winds that are kind of on the backside with this system, with this northwesterly flow on the backside, bringing the cool air back in. 52 mile per hour gusts for you folks out in the Jamestown area right now. Things quieting down in northeast Montana. That's the good news. Same thing goes for Wyoming. We're Cheyenne area and all the way down towards, the Laramie Saddle in the Rocky Mountains there. Really ripping winds there. Aberdeen, 63 mile per hour gusts right now. 21 though in McIntosh and Foston. 24 in Hallock right now with Roseau and Warroad sitting in about the 20 mile per hour range. These winds are going to rapidly increase across western parts of Minnesota, and that core of air moving here out of the Sisseton Hills where Britain has a 60 mile per hour gust right now. It's ripping out there. So I expect these to work their way through the Red River Valley here as we go through. Let's go ahead and take a look though at what's going on with regards to that radar right now. And I know you've been watching this, but this one gives us a little better hint. Starting to end right here on the western fringes of the blizzard warning. So that's good news for you folks in, the Cavalier area out towards Langdon, Walhalla, and the Devil's Lake Basin. The wind, though, is really picking up. We have rain showers showing up here, and I can tell you I've been wrestling with the barbecue grill out there because we're grilling some food outside right now. It's been a long day, but it's been a good one. So here we go. Wind is still not the strongest, but it is starting to pick up considerably in the Grand Forks area. And look at the radar right now. We have a band of heavy snow, Grand Forks to Fisher, straight down into Thompson and Northwood, just on the edge of you as well. Now, as we look down towards Mayville, there's a little break, and we're just about done with this precipitation field moving its way through Fargo. However, when the wind does become northerly, we're going to see a chance for some of these flakes and flurries to drift down in our general direction out there. 49 mile per hour gust right now in Cooperstown, 48 in Valley City, and 51 mile per hour gusts in and around Lisbon. Okay, Thief River Falls down towards eastern Polk County for Foston. And Bagley here in Clearwater County, we do have some heavier snow making its way through your area right now. Grand Rapids, and look at this. Here we go, North Shore, Silver Creek, Silver Bay, all the way down toward Duluth. We have a heavy band of snow setting up. This flashing, that's blizzard warning. So there's been an upgrade to the blizzard warning out here in the Duluth Superior area as well. Gusty winds off the lake, as well as the winds that will hit overnight and into the morning hours, have this blizzard warning in effect for the next 14 hours. So keep that in mind. 3 to 6 inches of snow near Duluth Cloquet. 40 mile per hour gusts are expected, and this is in effect until we get to, let's see, in effect until 1 p.m. on Friday with the wind that will be working its way through. As we look up towards Grand Marais, Grand Portage, let's see what we're talking about for blizzard warnings there, also for the next 14 plus hours. So that's what's going on there. We do have a heavy band of snow. Brainerd, Little Falls starting to show up. These are those big fat flakes that are the size of Hutch's fist that were punching through Fargo earlier. Those are now Wadena, Little Falls, and Alexandria. Also for you folks down in Long Prairie, we're starting to see a little bit of that activity making its way out towards you as we head into the evening. Minneapolis, thanks for your updates out there. You said you had some big flakes moving through. This is the same type of stuff that moved through the FM area. It changed to rain real quickly on the backside of it as temperatures were warm enough for the rain there. Mason City, Iowa, Fort Dodge, those areas seeing a lot of rain showers as well. Rapid City, snow showers. Billings, Montana. We have Hardin Crow Agency all the way down in towards Sheridan, Wyoming, where it's changing to snow with elevation as we get outside of Billings. Roundup up to the north, we do have some snow showers as well. So the blizzard warning is in effect for the next 8 hours for the northern parts of the Red River Valley. 55 mile per hour gusts are going to be a likelihood as we go through the late night hours, and they're just now starting to encroach on that area. We'll have strong winds. The Brown counties, by the way, a high wind warning for our area. And again, in Montana, numerous semis were toppled by the gusty winds there. So that's the problem that we have for tonight. A quick review of your forecast one more time. Temperatures today, highest folks, we did reach mild highs. Look at this, near 60 degrees in southwest parts of North Dakota. That west wind that was with us all day pushed that warm air all the way through Burleigh County, in through Kidder County. I'm not kidding, you were kissing 50 degrees there. Hey, look at that. Near 50 degrees Jamestown for our weather kid who's joined Hutch today. Good to see you as well. Look at this. Sub-freezing temperatures on the north side of the blue line there, and that's where the potential for the snow and the very icy roads is ensuing right now. We have temperatures today that peaked in the 30s for Fargo, and now let's take a look at what's going on with regards to those roads. So, challenges on the roads tonight. There's been no travel advisories in northeast North Dakota. Those persist now. No travel advisory in these red areas. And now it includes Trail County. So the Mayville area here now included in this no travel advisory. So that heavier band of snow just kind of trailing down into Trail County. And that has caused a no travel advisory. A quick look, because we did go through this just a little bit ago. Here's Grand Forks as we look in your neck of the woods at a camera. Look at this. You can see nothing, not a doggone thing. Well, okay, you can see across the interstate in that general direction there, depending on what direction you're looking at. So stay off the roads tonight. You get stuck in this kind of nonsense out there, and it makes it harder for the plows to get through to do their job, or emergency personnel to get through to do their job. So if you do not need to travel, please do not. This is a look at Buxton, south of the Grand Forks area. Look at the bridge here. That is some serious snow and slush building up on that. And that is why we have the no travel advisory issued for that area. The Devil's Lake Basin, let's take a peek there. We have seen the wind pick up in this general vicinity right now, gusting to 35 miles per hour. But Cooperstown, how about 51 mile per hour gusts for you guys? And we definitely have some pretty rough and tumble conditions there. Rugby, let's check out Rugby. Okay, now this looks much better. There's not as much snow to blow around. This gives me some indication that this wet slush of a snow, once it freezes over and once it stops falling out of the sky, our visibility could be a little bit better. Let's see if that is confirmed by looking out near Clyde. No, that's still snowing and it's still blowing out there in Clyde. So that's still problematic for that area. So needless to say, we have cold air and we definitely have the blowing snow working its way across North Dakota tonight. You can follow along with me on Hutch's Weather app. Go ahead and open it up on your phone right now, and you can go to the OK Tire Road Report, and that's where you're going to find this. Any state, any province in our area, we got you covered. From Iowa and Minnesota to the Dakotas, Montana, all the way straight down to Colorado through Wyoming, South Dakota. Of course, you're included as well. The pink roads here would be ones that are completely covered with snow. Now, the wind starting to pick up in the westernmost reaches of the county here. Here's what we got. A look in the Donaldson area of Highway 11. Horizontal flakes flying right through the ear hole at this particular time. Now, as we take a look elsewhere, we do have some areas near Mahnomen that have partially to mostly covered roads. Big time flakes flying rapidly through the skies there. And then as we look at the Highway 10 corridor, this is Lake Park. Not as much accumulation on the ground, but we do see the road surface there. So that's a good sign. And it's a very wet, chunky snow out there working its way through. And now we do have some, looks like a crash reported here. Traffic incident southbound on 71 just outside of Bemidji. Let's go on up towards the Shooks area here as we look on Minnesota 1, and we definitely have some, oh, look at that snow on the road surfaces there. Definitely starting to pile up there. We didn't get a lot of snowfall reports as of this time. I'll see if there's more to pass along to you here momentarily, but generally up near Lake of the Woods, the road conditions there are terrible. Let's check in on our friends in and around Duluth where they have issued the blizzard warning now. Here's Cloquet. Things are starting to get covered there, but the wind not too bad. So it's kind of that snow globe snow right now. Looking in a tunnel, I can tell you it's not snowing inside there. That's the good news. Here's a look up the North Shore here just a little bit farther, and we see on Highway 61 that the roads are getting covered with the snow. The real blizzard conditions are going to ensue and really increase in intensity as our wind moves out. Now, looking at southern Minnesota, things are very quiet there now. Seasonal road conditions traveling there should be okay, but there'll be icy spots thanks to the liquid precipitation we get. Here's a look at snowfall reports across the nation. We got just a few coming in for our neck of the woods. We'll go ahead and review those, and I'll review your new questions if you have them. Here's a look at what fell near the Minot area. 2.3 inches Stanley. Minot, 2 inches north of Minot at Langsford. Yeah, Lansford up there, 4 inches of snow, 4.5 inches in Valhalla, and we just looked in that area. Langdon's still getting heavy snow working its way through. So not a lot of snow reports coming in from our neck of the woods yet. The UP getting a fair dose of flaky goodness out in that general direction as well. Quick review of your forecast. The strongest of the winds are coming. It's gusting to 45 in Grand Forks, 51 as we look towards Cooperstown, 54 Jamestown, and Valley City, 52 mile per hour gusts out there. Aberdeen, 63 mile per hour gusts. Those gusty winds are going to cause very cold and wet roads to freeze, and we will have some icy road conditions in areas that have the wet slush on the roads right now. Here is a look at your forecast for tonight. Temperatures with north winds down to 9 in Grand Forks, cool, decreasing winds. So we start out at 30 mile per hour winds, and it will be stronger winds across Minnesota in the morning, but not as strong across parts of North Dakota and South Dakota. In fact, a more southerly component leading to clouds in the afternoon for western South Dakota and eastern Montana. This is the kind of little hiccup that'll move through late Friday and into Saturday morning through South Dakota. Nuisance amount of snow. North Dakota afternoon temperatures 25 or so in Fargo with a lack of snow accumulation here. 15 degrees in Grand Forks and some single digits up there in places like Walhalla that has the 4.5 and counting. I do think that snow forecast is going to match up pretty good to what we're seeing here. We're looking at a good 2 to 5 inches along this pink area here that you see. Not the pink area in here, but this whole area. So most within this window here are going to see 2 to 3 inches of snow. Some will get 4 to 5 plus, and that could be as high as 8 inches or so of snow. That does go out toward the Bemidji area, and so where you haven't gotten a lot of accumulation yet, it does look like the band that's moving out of the Grand Forks area will be sneaking in your general direction. Look out, Park Rapids. I think you're in the path of that as well. A quick ramp down from 2 inches here at the pink line down to around 1/2 of an inch as we go south. So here we go into Trail County. Northern parts of Steele County will see upwards of 2 inches of snow, and then you go down toward Brainerd and you will be right on that 2 to 3 inch window, but quickly ramping up as you go to the north toward that Bemidji region, towards the Walker area, and on out towards Duluth where the big winners will be. We're talking 5 to 10 inches, and I don't think it would be a surprise at all to see some areas in the elevated terrain up there to get a foot of snow. Getting down towards Brainerd, you're going to be in this window of 2 to 3, maybe 4 inches of snow. That sneaks all the way down towards the I-35 corridor. Keep that in mind. And nuisance amounts of snow along Interstate 94 could mean a slippery spot or two in your forecast period. 7-day forecast shows the next system, and we will go over this again. I'll answer your questions, but we do have Saturday late is when the storm starts. It will start earlier in parts of Montana, northern and western parts of South Dakota, but it will skirt along the North Dakota-South Dakota border, and anywhere along and south of I-94 will have a chance at more accumulating snow. Some wind that will be out of the east that will really pick up overnight. So overnight is when we'll get most of our snow accumulation in the Red River Valley. That includes Fargo down to Wahpeton, Breckenridge. That includes you folks in Wheaton. It includes the Traverse area, Lake Traverse. It includes you folks in Morris Benson, and particularly south of that area as you get into southern Minnesota. It's game on. Central and eastern South, east central South Dakota, game on. Watertown, you folks out in the areas near Brookings and all the way through southern Minnesota stand a chance to see significant snow. That exits our area Sunday morning and into the afternoon. It will last all day Sunday out toward the cities in Wisconsin. Then cold, thanks to the new snow on the ground near 0 to below 0 for many locations with fresh snow tonight and also on the weekend. We do climb out of it. There's a 49-degree day sitting out there for you. Sweet spring. I can smell you now. I can't wait to see the sidewalks again after all this slush makes its way through. Keep in mind, this is a look at a snowfall forecast for the Saturday-Sunday event. There will be changes to this. I do want to point out anywhere along and south of Interstate 94 have the greatest chance at seeing some significant snow. Do not pay any attention to the numbers you see here. Just use them as a goalpost to what the maximum might be. These models, the European, the American, both, when we're using these global scale models, they tend to overblow the aerial coverage and the maximum snowfall amounts that we often see with these storm systems. Now, look at this. Twin Cities, down towards Rochester, you folks in the Red Wing area, straight down in towards you folks in Glencoe, it looks pretty bad. In fact, I think I would wax the shovel and keep up with it. This is that heart attack snow too. It's going to be heavy, slushy, very wet snow. Soon enough, it will warm up and melt away. So don't overdo it when you're shoveling this nonsense as you go into your Sunday afternoon. We're going to have some heavy snow on the I-29 corridor. People were asking if roads could close. It is possible that we could have road challenges and travel challenges with this, and our winds will be generally easterly for most of Saturday night and overnight into your Sunday morning. Then Sunday morning, they start tilting to the northeast, and they get strong. So even during the snow and after the snow, we're going to have wind-blown snow out there, which means we could have zero visibility or low visibility in many places or near whiteout conditions. I do not like to throw out the blizzard word too early because it's not worth, you know, that yet. But do know there could be travel implications. There could be implications to power supplies and disruptions because along the border with Minnesota and Wisconsin, there is a pretty decent chance we're going to have a band of icing associated with this system. Let me show you what I mean on this other map here. So let me go to this. Let's go to the USA map so we can get a more broad view of the entirety of the Northern Plains with this system. And now, as we put it into motion, well, we can see Iowa here. So let's go ahead and use this. I do want to point out that as we go Friday night and into Saturday morning, there's a weather wiggle moving through, a little upper level disturbance that comes through. Boom. The main event comes Saturday night along the North Dakota-South Dakota border, Interstate 94 and points south. Here is the low pressure system. As it moves into the overnight hours, it really blossoms. It intensifies big time. A band of heavy snow from Chamberlain and Pierce straight down in towards, well, look at this, all the way in towards the Nebraska border out here. Now, look what's moving into Sioux City, Iowa, Sioux Falls, South Dakota. These areas could see that narrow band of icing setting up somewhere near the Iowa South Dakota border with Minnesota here. We have accumulating ice, accumulating heavy band of snow that is persistent through the overnight hours into Sunday morning. We're not even to daybreak yet. Here we go. This is 7 a.m. And now we are going to be talking about very gusty winds out of the east, northeast, still causing some red wing snow down towards Mason City, and then rain in parts of Iowa. So this will be that transition zone, and it does look like the last couple model runs have agreed that it'll be near the Iowa border with Minnesota. The wind really gets strong, though, as we start our Sunday morning. So from Fargo through Wahpeton, Breckenridge, Gwinner, all the way out towards places like you folks in Veblen, Rossholt, right out through Sisseton and down in towards the Lake Traverse area, Big Stone County, Morris Benson, heavy bands of snow and winds that could gust over 40 miles per hour the way this looks to Hutch. And that could bring some whiteout conditions. This doesn't clear North Dakota until we get to the mid-morning hours here in your Sunday forecast, but it lasts for much of the day with wind and blowing light snow continuing all the way to your Sunday evening commute there in the Twin Cities. So keep that in mind. I will keep you updated on that. Let's clean this up with a couple of questions and see if you have any more. I think we've covered most of what's going on right now, but we do have current gusts that are now 38 miles per hour in Fargo. Batten down the hatches, it's 54 mile per hour gusts in Britain, South Dakota. And we do have the wind that's really starting to pick up. Look at Pierce, 66 mile per hour gusts right now there. 45 in Mobridge, 64 Watertown, Brookings, 44 Huron, 66, was that 66? 54 mile per hour gusts right now. Oh boy, we have a 71 mile per hour gust. We're stopping this and going down towards the Oaks area. 71 mile per hour measured wind gust in Oaks. This is brand new. That would be a peak gust for your area. If confirmed, but that's 71 mile per hour winds are ripping through the James River Valley, out of that and in toward the Sisseton Hills right now. Prepare for very gusty winds if you're downwind from that in Britain, South Dakota. If you're in Gwinner and if you're in Hecla, it'll be a Hecla of a windstorm as that makes its way into your neck of the woods. And this is punching into Valley City. Will it make it into Fargo? You betcha. But the strongest of the wind core will likely be along the South Dakota border. Okay, quick review of your questions while this floats around behind me. Let's see. Thank you. Just look up when there's okay, somebody talking about chemtrails. No, I don't buy that that's what's going on here at all. This has been forecast for more than 12 hours, so that has No, that's not what's going on here. What time does snow begin in Red Wing Saturday night? Great question. I'd be happy to answer that. Here is a look at your European model real quickly as we get right back out in your zone here. Let's look at this together. Boom, 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 boom. Here's when things start getting impactful. You could have some light snow in and around the Red Wing area out towards Rochester and down towards Mason City, Iowa, right in here. Now, you're going to be on that border with the ice here. Will it be down in Iowa? Will it be in Minnesota? That's a question. But that area, as you know, if you're from there, it's just, you know, it's that area where there's that temperature transition, and that's going to be probably the case. So you're going to be right along that border, and this is 9Z minus 5 is 4. So this is, you're looking at about 11 o'clock at night on Saturday night and into Sunday morning. So things are looking pretty, or no, let's see, that's 4 a.m. So this is before daybreak. Super big time heavy snow accumulating at 1 to 2 inches per hour, lasting for several hours from southern and southwestern Minnesota straight into your area. And then the snow is persistent and moderate to heavy all the way until we get to just before noon. This would be around the 1 p.m. time frame, and then it finally gets out. Remember the fog after all them when it was sunny. All right, let's go ahead and see. Veronica, how do you think tomorrow morning's commute will be from 29 south from Hillsboro to Fargo? I think as you go south, you're going to be getting much better, but it's going to be a little on the icy side. And right now, we do have that area in at the Mayville exit where there is a little bit of a problem. So I think there'll be some slippery conditions, but by morning, the wind will be decreasing here, and it will rapidly improve. So I don't know what time you need to leave, Veronica, but if you can wait just a little bit, and definitely use Hutch's weather app first thing in the morning to look at those road reports out there. And if you go out to take a look at that, all you got to do is click on the North Dakota map there, and you'll get the very, very latest like this. And again, the pro tip here is not to just look at this. This is one thing. If there's no travel advice, that tells you a lot. But the pro tip is to go to the menu on my app and turn these cameras on so you can look with your own eyes. North Dakota has also added the snowplow cameras, so those are available on these maps too, right on Hutch's weather app. So I hope that helps. Thank you very much. Annette, are we done with the snow for the rest of the month? No. Depending on where you are, Annette, where are you located? Drop that in the comments, because we have this second system coming on Saturday night and Sunday that will impact I-94 and south, all of South Dakota, particularly eastern South Dakota and the I-29 corridor, with what could be very heavy snow, gusty east winds. If you are a producer, it's calving season. If you have young livestock, up around the corner here for the weekend, do know that we could have a pretty impactful amount of snow and wind. And Annette's in Ada. So I think that this Sunday system could give you a little skirting of snow, a skiff of snow. What's a skiff, Hutch? Well, it's too early to get specific with the exact track. So it could be nothing. It could be just a couple of inches. We'll keep you up there and up to date. Thank you so very much. I'm meteorologist Hutch Johnson. For now, know that the road conditions are going to change hour by hour overnight. Know that North Dakota at night, when the wind is blowing, it's not uncommon to see roads closed. So know before you go, if they close, you can get fined significant dollars for being on these roads. So check the roads on the app, on the website. Know before you go. We have completely covered roads across most of the northern, let's say, third of Minnesota as well. Rex Forest, Hutch, may I ask, what might I expect for northern Wisconsin and how much snow? For the storm system that's going on right now, tonight, it's going to work its way in your general direction. Here is a map of that. Boom, northern Wisconsin, here you are. So we're talking with this first round, you're going to be in this 5 to 10 window in the northern part of the state. So there is your Belfield area. And as you go down just a little bit farther south, maybe as far down there as Wausau and out towards maybe up towards Green Bay, getting this 5-inch, maybe 4 to 5 inches, a good bet. And then a little bit more in some places. Now that's round one. For the weekend storm though, what about that? What about Grand Forks? Well, I don't know what you got right now, but you're in this 2 to 5 window, and this heavy band of snow is over you. We might shift this heavier band just a little south into your area, because I think you're going to be in the 5+. That's what it looks like to me, because that heavy band of snow is over you now. It's over Crookston now. It's going to be over Foston, and it's going to move right into Bemidji as well. That's with this storm system. Now, if you're asking about that second storm system, we can't give you specifics on the snowfall amounts, but I can tell you right now the way this storm is tracking northern Wisconsin. Do you see these digits here? You can't take them to the bank here, but the amount of snow, this is from the second system alone, a 24-hour snowfall total. It does not include the first round. See, it's missing. This tells me that we could see 8 or more inches of snow very easily from somewhere in southern Minnesota right into central and parts of northern Wisconsin. Bayfield and the south shore of Lake Superior, though, might get a little bit of a reprieve this time. That's your answer. Wow, didn't realize we were getting another second system. That's right, Rex. That's why you watch Hutch's Weather. I hope you're up to date with the very latest. Pay attention to this forecast. It could shift south. It could shift north a little bit, but models are in more agreement now than they have been, and I'll show you what I mean by that. Let's do the comparison from the USA view so you can really see. Now, what I've got to do here is roll this out to the forecast for the weekend. Let's go here. This is ending on Sunday, and I'll do the full total. No, we're just going to look at that second storm system. Here's the European model. So eastern South Dakota, southern North Dakota, all the way through southern Minnesota and northern Wisconsin. That's the snow track. Here's the American model. By golly, that's identical. Then you go to the German model, just a tish south. Look at the another model from the North American side of things here. Similar. All these models are very similar. This is the Canadian model. It has more snow in northern North Dakota than any other model. It's the odd person out right now. That's what's going on. Batten down the hatches for some big time winds as you go through the overnight hours tonight. We're talking gusts over 70 miles per hour just now recorded as we looked into parts of southern North Dakota. That's in and around, where was that now? Let's go ahead and get back over here. That was in Foreman, Gwinner, Oaks, 69 mile per hour gusts now. Gwinner, 67 miles per hour. You get the trampolines in. It's not trampoline season, but you know what I mean. Stuff's going to fly with 60 mile per hour gusts. We have 52 mile per hour gusts pushing through Valley City, 38 in Fargo, 45 in Grand Forks right now, and that's what's going on. Thank you much. What time will the snow make it to I-29 on Saturday? Nighttime, Daniel, nighttime. It looks like the best chance for the snow to really start increasing here is going to be after dinner. We'll know much more about the specifics tomorrow, and I will have your update right here. Thank you all for watching. I'll tell you what, I'm going to sign off for tonight. If there's anything that you need to know, I'll try to post something, but otherwise you can count on me to be here first thing in the morning with your weather information. Thanks for watching the stream. Thanks for hitting the subscribe button right here on Hutch's Weather. And you know what? Wow, 70 mile per hour gusts. I can't believe
This has been a Hutch's Weather Update with Chief Meteorologist. Thanks for watching Hutch's Weather.